Alright, fellas, welcome in. How are you all doing? Let me get something set up here. What should I have as my TikTok Live introduction message? Yes, Hot Dog Man, congrats, you are first. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Twitch Nicole. How's it going? Hello and welcome in. I'm mostly Minecraft. Alright, give me 1 sec, we're almost ready. Almost ready, almost ready. Almost ready. Alright. Let me go send out a Discord note. Just in case anybody needs it. There you go. Ah, yes, so by the title of the stream, we are designing the interior. We're designing the interior of our Madison Square Garden stadium, so we're gonna be working on the bleachers. I think they're called bleachers, I don't even know. Bleachers, rafters, whatever those are called, and then we're finishing up the basketball court and some things like that, basically. And we have about 3 hours, so I don't know how much we'll get done today, but hopefully we can get close to done or done with designing today. So that is the goal, and we'll see if we can hit that goal. Welcome in, everyone. Roxy, thank you for the heart. Me, the Go Popular, and the Tiny Diny. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello, John, Noah, Hisuin. How's it going? Welcome. Walter, thank you for the follow. No, I'm all right for now. Sorry about that. What's up, Walter? Steph, hello. Angel, hello. Roommate decided to wake me up at 3 AM to ask what was on the TV. What was on the TV, though? Oh my goodness, hydrate already? I just started chewing on gum, dude. Alright. W hydration. What was on the TV though? A-Barn redeemed plushie of the day. Oh my goodness. Already? Today's plushie of the day, who's going to be joining us here tonight? Today we have Henry the Green Turtle joining us here tonight. Look at Henry, he's also beautiful. And a very large plushie, might I add. But this is Henry the Turtle, everyone. He has a big green shell on the back. Very fluffy belly. And as you can see, he's pretty cute and happy to be here. Very well stuffed. Things of that nature. So shout out to Henry the Turtle in the chat. From knee surgery? Oh shoot. I feel like that's like a inside joke thing. He is built like a marshmallow, actually. Oh, you were sleeping with your TV on. I see. What's up, Kaja? How's it going? 12 PM here. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's check on one thing real quick. By the way, kind of a random side note, I was playing with this earlier today, just when I thought of it. Anybody who is still interested in the prison server, I found out something that Axiom can do to allow me to do the controlled mine generation very easily. So basically now is a better than ever time to bring back the prison server because I can do the mine composition very easily now. If you have no idea what I just said, then that's okay. Didn't know you know. I know a little bit. I know a little bit. I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a tiny bit, though. All right. Okay. That'll work for me today. Yeah, last time I was on Bedrock, indeed. You didn't like our Carly? Oh, shoot. Alright, so, for a little recap, for those of you who might not have been here yesterday, yesterday we worked on this roof design, so we have kind of like a trough going on, like a little canal almost looking thing. So we have like a center circle for the roof, we have this border yellow line, and then we have a transition from this lower bit up to the upper circle with this blue here, and then we have another transition from the pink to the outside border with this little sphere. We found out some cool tricks on how to do that, which was actually pretty cool. And then we also worked on some of the inside of the stadium. We have a ceiling design now, so that we have little supports everywhere. And then we have our makeshift Jumbotron. I think this is going to be relatively decent shape. It's not necessarily perfect, but I think it's good enough. And then we worked on the basketball court as well, so now we probably need to do some hoops. We need to do some hoops. And then we'll figure out what we want to do for the stands and stuff. I don't really know what those are called necessarily. So yeah, let me go ahead and stop flying so fast. And then I could clip farm my TikTok clip, but I'll do that a little bit later. I'll probably just record that at another time. Alright, so, let's go ahead and get started here. I think the first thing that we need to try and work out is probably going to be the basketball hoops. Now, this is the court, right? But we need more floor area outside of the court. So what does that necessarily look like for me? Well, I would say something along the lines of, I mean, how much would the floor expand upon beyond the actual court? It's a good question. I know it definitely expands a little bit, so let's just experiment real quickly. So let's say we expand it by 4, okay. 4 diagonal from each corner. 2, 3, 4. And then how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do replace orange wool with air. Nope. That's not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Replace air with orange wool. Alright, there you go. Something like that, maybe? Doesn't look too bad. I'm using Axiom and World Edit for building. You come to Jesus meeting with him in the morning? Oh, Lord. What the hell? That's insane. Hello, Alicia. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How we doing? How we doing? Alright, I think this is a solid start for the court. And I think what I need to do now... I think what I need to do now is design a basketball hoop. So how should I go about doing that? I mean, if you look at a basketball hoop, what does a basketball hoop look like? It's the hoop and then the backboard, and then it's like an arm that like reaches way back there to a big base, I think. So let me see what I can do about that. I'm gonna try and only use solid blocks to start. But we'll see if we have to change that later. How high should the basketball hoop go? That looks a little too high. I'm not gonna lie, that looks a little too high. I'm doing pretty good. We're working on the inside of our stadium today. Hopefully we'll get most of it finished as well. I do want to try something out real quick. If I were to go like this... About right. Okay, there's no way you're gonna be able to run into this. Let me just try something. The problem is just being this far away. Oh yeah. Watch this dunk. Alright, that's our dunking system. That's our dunking system. I do remember you, Keenan. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so right now I'm designing and then I'll build it in my survival world. Alright, so this is a good height because if you were to be attempting to play, you could actually dunk it. So I think this is a good height. Yeah, I'll add it in both sides. I'm just trying to figure out the height of the basketball rim. I'll worry about the redstone and stuff later. But I just want this rim to be good. Alright, let me get my wool back. Alright, so we got the rim. Now let's make a backboard. Fairly reasonable backboard, I guess. Probably something like that, low-key. Now to design the back arm is probably gonna be something along the lines of this. Because it goes down into like a big base thing. Something like that, low-key. That doesn't even look that bad, to be honest with you. That doesn't even look that bad. Wait a minute, what? That low-key doesn't even look bad. Is that tough? That actually might be tough. You guys see the vision or not? Like goal is 10,000 likes. That is the like goal. What's up, personal? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? Siege sellout. I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing, man? I don't know. I feel like I made this base a little too chunky. Vision is visible, of course. That's what we love to hear. Maybe. Nah, I think. I think that's pretty solid, right? I think that's pretty solid. We just have to expand the floor, I guess, a little bit more as well. Yeah, I was using a reference for most of the build, but I think this part I can get on my own. What are you building? I'm building a stadium. So I'm building a basketball stadium modeled after Madison Square Garden in New York City. So that's the kind of the design we were going for. We're only using colors right now, but we'll replace with other blocks later. But I'm only using colors now just to make it easier to work with. Item frame as the square on the backboard. The thing is, like, when I put some actual colors in, the item frame is going to be a little weird. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not too sure on that one. Alright, let's go ahead and move this to the other side while we're here. I actually think that this needs to be in just a little more because in real basketball, the hoop is like above. It's not flush with the out of bounds. I think we have to move it in just a little bit here to be a little more accurate. Alright, and then let's fix our floor so that we can include the hoops as well. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think that's a pretty good start. So, what do we need now? We need the sideline seats and the announcer table. Now, I'm pretty sure that there's only announcers on one side, right? Is there announcers on both sides or not? The key and the free throw line? I wasn't exactly planning on a key and free throw line. But I guess it could be like something like this, I don't know. Look at that, look at that, look at that easy off free throw. Threw in the key, threw in the key. If I had to do a 3 and a key, or probably be something like that. That's a very small painted area. Maybe I expand it out just a tiny bit. Yeah, I don't know. Do I really need a painted area? Hello, Solid. How's it going? What are you building? I'm building a basketball arena stadium. What do we think about that? Is that better? Is that preferred over no paint and no free throw? Hello, Hyperspasms. Yes, I'm building a basketball stadium modeled after Madison Square Garden right now. So this is what I've been working on. Obviously, it's just random colors right now because I'm going to swap it out. Kind of like, this is how I usually do builds. I do like random colors and then I swap it out for the real stuff later. Just to get the shape down so it's easier to see and everything. But this is what we got going on so far. And then we're working on the inside here a little bit. You know? Halliburton statue? Oh, shoot. Hey, yo! What you been got going on, Hyperspasms? What you been up to, bro? Bruh. What's up, bro, man? How's it going? How's it going? Alright, so, we need an announcer desk. Does the NBA court have announcer desks on both sides? The answer is no. Maybe. No, they do not. Announcer desks are only on one side. So let's make the announcer desk. So I'd probably say like here maybe. Oopsies. Asked to post my video on their page? Oh yeah. Did they post it? That's what we love to hear. Microphones on the desk, maybe with a lever. That sounds fire. I do think I will do that. Yes. I like that idea. $30 minutes ago? No, shoot. That's what's up. What's up, Blazing? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, mate? AV, thank you for the hot me. Look at this. It's like a literal NBA arena. Oh, shit. Alright, so the big question is, what am I going to do for chairs? What am I going to do for chairs? Am I just going to do stair blocks? And if so, what kind of stair blocks? Because usually in a stadium, all the chairs are like dark colored. But, I don't know. Because I can either have the chairs be dark and the ground be light, or the other way around. I feel like the chairs should be dark, but is there really any green type of stair? I mean, oxidized cut copper, but it's like, oh my god, how am I gonna get that? You know? Alright, Hyperspasms, you have a good night's rest. Appreciate you stopping by and things. Of course, of course. Doors, stairs, and signs. The thing is, with doors, it might be tough because I have to put chairs close together, especially when I go to the big seating. Alright, we do not need that many announcers. I think we realistically only need like 3 announcers. So maybe we make this actually a little smaller. Hey yo. Thank you, AV. Thank you, Ender. I appreciate it. Space Jam? Oh shit. Dark green above the white block looks good. Dark green above the white. Were you talking about the stair? This one? I think this is more bluish. I mean, that might be like a very... Nah, that's blue, bro. I think that's like 100% blue. I mean, maybe Prismarine, but my Prismarine farm is broken. Maybe this one? This one I would not be able to do right away. Or I could just go for the quartz stairs. Do they not have quartz brick stairs? That's kind of insane. Or I could go for... tripwire hook? What's that for? For a mic? No, you can only put those on the sides of things. A trial chamber? Yeah, I could do that. Could do that. I'd actually be down. Alright, Evtrev, you have a great night. Appreciate you stopping by if you are heading out. Lightly weathered. Yeah, that might be a little that might be a little rough to get. The resource gather. I'm trying to envision it for the whole thing. I guess let's just put a placeholder. How about that? Let's just do a placeholder with deep slate brick. And then if I have other ideas, we can change it easily on the whole arena. Alright, so now we just need now we just need the team benches. So to be honest with you, it's probably just gonna be a lot of these. Now we have to leave space on the corners here because that's where the tunnel walk kind of goes. So we go into the tunnel here. So if I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna probably just leave it like that. And then behind these guys, because the thing is, you have to think about curvature. Okay. Curvature, which means I could do kind of like segment. Let me think. Cameras? Yeah, I could do cameras. Team benches should be wood. Steep slate with pale oak signs on either side with glitch green writing. Well, I'm not too sure on that one, to be honest. Not too sure on that one. Okay, let me look for a picture. Okay, so the way that it looks like in an NBA arena is that there's a bunch of segments of like straight slopes, and then to make up the corners, there's like little corner slopes. So let me demonstrate. So I'm gonna work on the sloping for the you know what I'm talking about. So it'd probably go from like I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, check it. Check it. So, what we want to do is we want a flat, we want a plane, we want a color. Let's do. What's a color different than all the other colors? This one. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. Check me out. Place that here. Then we're gonna separate this. We're gonna make this decently long. Maybe we won't do blue because it's a little too close to other stuff. Let's do, let me get a new color. Let's do, let's do white. Let's do white. Actually, no, let's not do white. Let's do, let's do green. No. Let's do like gray. No, that's too... Bro. Alright, let's just do white. Do white. Actually, no. Oh my god. Alright, let's just do gray. No, because Bro, the thing is, I want to practice with dark seats and light seats. Brown? Brown might be... But... Bro, why can't I decide a color, man? Oh my god. I need something, like, vibrant. Alright, light blue. No, light blue is too similar to cyan, man. Alright, pink. We're doing pink. Okay, pink. Alright, so, let's just say a section is like 10. I think 10's a solid. And then what we need to do is we have to rotate Which way do we want to rotate? Not that way. Not that way. This way. We're going to rotate it minus 30 degrees. And then we're going to extend. Nope. Extend that up. There you go. Check that out. Now, obviously, that's too long, so we gotta crank that back. Now, do we want 30 degrees or something else? Alright, honestly, probably to here is fine. Team benches. Oh. Stadium suites? What even is that? Is that like the high elevation things? Alright, so if we look at this, where would I put seats? Well, it looks like it goes 2 sets of 2 and then a 1. And sets of 2 and then 1. I want something that I can... I mean, maybe I just go for minus... No, I don't want to go for minus 45. I mean, what looks about right? Ooh. This one looks kind of nice. Maybe. Yeah, I think minus 30 just makes the most sense. I just completely moved it all over the place for no reason. So like if I were doing this, right? Where would I put seats? Well, I can put it here. Can't really put it there. It's a bit weird of a sitting scenario. Because aren't you supposed to have an aisle? And then you can like... you need like... I feel like it just has to be... kind of just has to be like two and then up. Like this. I feel like it just has to be like that all the way up. What do you guys think? Private rooms that are above the seats? Okay. I feel like something like this would honestly make sense. It's nice on a uniform angle and everything. Railings. All right, let me see if I can work with this for now. Ooh, did I just cut into my wall? I did. Alright, hold on. Don't be cutting into my wall, cuh. All right. Let's just bring this over here. Okay, let me think. How much space should I reserve for the diagonal walkway into the tunnel? Hard to tell, honestly. Now, if you look at this, right, this would look pretty good, and then just have to have a tunnel of some sort. Squid Game Island? I've never watched any of the Squid Games, so I don't really know much about it, to be honest. Alright, let's take this, let's duplicate that hole, and then we'll go this way, and then we'll flip it on the x-axis. Make sure that's evenly spaced, which it should be. Okay. I'll take both of these, move it to the other side. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this so far. Just move that hoe over. Okay. The thing is, if I put chairs here, how am I supposed to select that? Because... honestly, I'll probably just have to take half the arena and move it. So let's just work on half the arena. Let's actually forget that side for now. Let's forget that side for now. Now the thing is... how are people meant to get to these? That I don't know. Maybe I should like stop this like halfway up and make the rest like a walkway. I think that these seats should probably not go up all the way. Honestly. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Let me make a circle that's the size of this, and then I want to make like a little platform you can stand on, kind of. So let's get a shape. We want a solid, we want a tube. The height will be 1. And then we reset the rotation. You uniform on that. What is this? Height? Height will be 1. Thickness will be 1. And then this will be 129. Where does that put us? Why does it keep doing that? It's so annoying. So that puts us not in a great spot. So let's do 127. I want to be inside the building. Does that all look like it's inside the building? Yeah. One block outside? I don't think so. Bro, why does it keep doing that? It's so annoying. Is my, like, TikTok mic off? Or something? I've never seen anything like this in my life. Alright. Move this up a little bit. There you go. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Alright. It's got some holes, which we can probably fix. But let me just go ahead and undo that and then go like this. And then let's get some, let's make this a different color. Let's make this yellow. Let's get some thickness going. So basically I'm gonna have the stadium seats go up to this like upper layer, and this is where like people walk around and enter the building. Probably like to here or so. That actually might be too steep. Okay, we don't need the walkway that wide. Make it like that. Now, how am I gonna connect this down? I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I think this will be a good start. So basically, there'll be like a center walkway that gets you up to this platform, and then everywhere else is just seating, and it goes wherever it goes, to be honest. It goes wherever it goes, to be honest. You know what, that's enough of this playlist. Put me on my OG stuff. Put me on my OG stuff. I don't know if I like that either. Alright. Yeah. All right. Let's go and do something like this, I assume. And then where are we going with this? Honestly, let me just use the pathing thing and then that'll probably help me out. Can I stop moving so fast? So let's say I want to take the seat to... Oh, God. How do I make seats, dude? This is hard. Harder than I expected. Harder than I expected. I guess there's something like that. And then, let's see, so from here, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in from the edge. So 5 block gap in from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in from the edge in this space. And then we'll go like this, I think. That leaves us enough room to have a run out into the tunnel, I think. That should be okay. Now, why is this box still here? Now, obviously, you're not really going to be sitting in some of these seats because, you know, there's just nothing there. I don't know, does this make sense? I think it makes sense. You did what, Ishta? I'm not gonna lie, this shirt is really annoying me. It's just so small and, like, dry. Why do I feel so fat right now? Anyways. Alright. Morning, Fun Size. How's it going? Welcome in. All right. So the thing is that this has to go up to here. It just doesn't make any sense though. How does the actual NBA arena do this? Let me study this image here. Oh my god, what the hell? It just goes up, bro. It just goes up. It just goes up. I don't get it. Food things too? Yeah, I can try something. I don't understand how this arena layout even works, bro. It just goes up. But it doesn't go up. What? What do I do about the... Dude, what? It goes up, but it doesn't go up. I mean, what do I do against these walls? Like, how would you get into the place, right? I'm thinking, right, you would get in, right? You'd go through these purple buildings, you walk somewhere up this way, and then you go in, and you come out on this yellow thing, and then you walk to either these two or those two, and then you walk down, and then you walk to your seat somehow. The thing is, what do I do when the seat meets the wall? I guess nothing. Like that? Do I just do this the whole way? Like if you walk to your seat up here, you might walk and then just be on the wall. I guess that makes sense. I don't really know. Not a stadium builder, personally. Nor designer. It's been a lucky morning. My phone's dead and I still woke up in time to get dressed and make it to work 10 minutes early without an alarm somehow. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Concession stand and the concourse. I have no idea what either of those are. I have no idea what you're talking about. Absolutely none. Alright, so you have your tunnels, right? You can probably continue this, like, well, let's just worry about this side for now. And then we go Actually, we don't have to go past the middle, because I'll just duplicate the whole thing over. Concession stand is where you give food, drinks, merch, and the concourse is the area. Those are located in the hallways behind the seats. Like little merch shops, I guess you're saying? Could do something like that. Plushie of the day. Plushie of the day is Henry the Turtle. So as you can see, Henry's a large plushie. He's a big boy. He's very stuffed and happy to be here. He's very green. He's got a big shell. He's got a fluffy stomach as well. He's super cute and happy to be here. So W Henry in the chat if you like turtles. Let me get a different shirt because this one's annoying. Genuinely feel like I don't have a shirt that I like right now. I don't have a single shirt. All of these are like 4 years old and they're all like washed and drawn out and too small. Don't have any good shirts right now. Okay, lock it in. Lock it in. There you go. How's that? It's a little more comfortable. Alright. Hello Dame, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting a little claustrophobic. Alright, there you go. But then the mic doesn't sound as good. Just put it over here. That can't be that bad, surely. Alright, how's that? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? I've never played Destiny 2 now. Alright, so delete that. And honestly get rid of this. Alright. So let's connect this yellow bit down to the seating like this. New season? New season of what? Destiny? Yeah, I've never played it before, so I don't think I'll be trying it, I don't think. I'm building a basketball stadium. I'm trying to work on... What are these called? Are these called bleachers? I don't think they're called bleachers, but I don't really know. Alright, so now what are we gonna do for the corner? Well, for the corner, I can do something along the lines of... Well, let me see what my wool options are. Give me some nice wool. So let's say to run into the tunnel. I mean, the tunnel, is the tunnel even gonna go anywhere? I mean, I could design every little last thing of this stadium, but the more I design, the longer I'll be here. Hello, Ducky. How's it going? Welcome in. They're called seats. I know, but they're called like what is the collection of them? Are they like if you say the fans are in the are they in the bleachers? Are they in the stands? What are they? What are the fans in? You know what I'm getting at? Like the fans, right? They're sitting in something, but what are they sitting in? Are they sitting in the stands? Are they sitting in the bleachers? What are they in? They're in something. I don't know. I'm using the Madison Square Garden arena in New York City as inspiration. Bleachers, grandstands, stands. Okay, so I was close. I was close. Well, we can leave it one higher and see what happens. Butt relaxers, bro. Can you melt max? What is that? I've been streaming for an hour already? Oh shit. I guess these will kind of be like our guardrails, I guess. Although that doesn't look very well guarded now, does it? I feel like I'm kind of seeing the vision here, honestly. And I think I'll just make all this flat, to be honest. Let me do the green on the other side. Did I go to the ground with it? No. Wait, what? You good, Mud? I feel like something like this is not even a bad shot. Hello, Camino. How you doing? Welcome in. I know, right? I agree, Josh. Wait a minute. I think I'm liking this a little bit. I think I'm liking it a little bit, mate. I don't think I'm gonna do the sweets like somebody was saying earlier. I think I will just do like a second row maybe up there. And then as far as this goes, I think that this should actually be lower. And if that's lower, then the green has to go lower as well. There you go. What do we think about that, fellas? There's our tunnel. I don't know what we're gonna do on the other side, because technically we don't need tunnels on the other side. Actually, would the team's tunnels be like right and left here, or would they be like... I think they would be like this. I think it would be here, and then on the other side. On the other side, I guess there is no tunnels, maybe? Maybe just diagonal walkways or something? Lots of colors. What about the survival world? Yeah, we're gonna be building this in the survival world, but we have to design it first. The problem with the mic here is I can't reach over to the keyboard easily. I guess, should this wall segment have a different color? I feel like it should, low-key. I think that makes sense, actually. What's a cool color I can switch to? Rounded, it might look better. Yeah, it'll be kind of rounded. It'll be kind of rounded. Is to make like, I don't know how I'd make rounded like you might be thinking. So I'm just gonna try this. Villagers versus piglins, villager cheerleaders. Oh shoot. Yeah, I think there would be villager cheerleaders actually. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna call the stadium the M City Ballers. M City Ballers is the name of the team. There you go. Alright, check it out. So now what we need to do is we honestly just need to kind of bring this down a little bit. BNI now a GM? I am a GM. I'm gonna draft the Iron Golem as our center. Actually, we could get an out of position Iron Golem at point guard. And that way he can just bulldoze whoever's in front of him. That might be tough. That might be tough. Out of position Iron Golem point guard. That's comp. That's comp. I mean, hey, you know, I think it's actually turning out pretty good. Ender Dragon could be 3rd round pick. Oh, shoot. Ender Wenbenyama. Oh, God. Teleport into the paint. Oh, yeah, the Enderman will be Wenbenyama. Hey, yo. That's a Jumbotron. Where, like, they put the TV on. I don't know what I'll put there, actually, but, you know. We'll see. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. I just realized something not so nice, but I guess we'll have to be careful about that. No. See, the problem is I wanted to use colors because it would be easier to select and replace the blocks, but now that I look at it, now that I've reused some colors multiple times, I probably won't be able to do it as easy as I thought. That's how I feel. Grr. Kind of tough, kind of tough. What's your guys' opinions on the designing streams? You guys mess with it a little bit? Let me know, let me know. Be honest. Be honest. On camera mining? Would you rather be off camera? Okay. Like ASMR. Thank you for all the likes, Camino. You pushed us over the 10K like goal for PA9 to bust it down for a real one. So we will be getting that soon. I'm just kidding. Unless you insist. If you insist. I don't even know why I'm going all the way over here. Just get the bulk out, maybe. I've unfortunately been caught on camera several times doing the gritty. It has not ended quite well for me. There you go. That's not too bad. Kind of forgot to take into account that you'll really be walking at this height. So this won't be as tall as it looks, but that's whatever. Your Minecraft guy do it? I can't do it anymore because I'm not on Bedrock, unfortunately. Yeah, hot dog, you're probably right. You're probably right. No, I'm not gonna throw it back. I'm so sorry if I let you down. I will not be throwing it back. I repeat, I will not be throwing it back. Unfortunately. Breaking news, PA9 says he will not be throwing it back. Oh my goodness. How could he do this to us? How could he not throw it back? I don't know. Breaking news. Breaking news. Like, why would it do that? So confused. Alright, so then you walk up this one to get up and out. Okay. So I guess now we just gotta put some seats everywhere. We can change the stair type later, but trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Do you make it on a flat world? Yeah, for the testing world, and then in my real world, I build it in the real world. Even for 1100 subs. If I got donated 1100 subs, I guess I would try my best to throw that ass in a circle. Am I gonna get 1100 subs though? I don't think so. But I guess there is a price. There is a price, if you insist. If you insist. I mean, would you really want a seat there? I don't think so. If you insist. $1,200 to make it clap. Alright. I think you're actually taking a piss now. You're taking the piss, mate. You are taking the piss. You are taking a piss, mate. Are you taking a piss? Or are you just taking the piss? W seating? W seating? See how many people can watch this game, even though it'll be just me. What's the bottom dollar? What, to throw that ass in a circle? Probably like, I don't know, 500? Laura, thank you for the heart me. Hedda, thank you for the heart me as well. Appreciate you guys. $20 final offer. I'll pass. I'll pass. Look at that. Look at how conveniently the spacing has just worked out, like, borderline perfect on all of these. That's insane. I don't know how the spacing has managed to work out so well for me. Just getting mad lucky or something. Alright. Oh no, reverse PP throws it back and PP tips me 250? Brozito, what are you talking about? Camino, on my end it says 18k, so I don't know if you're seeing the right thing, unfortunately. Nas, thank you for the heart me. Cass, thank you for the heart me. How are you, Nas? Welcome in. How's it going? Honestly, let me just do the rest by hand. Probably be easier that way. Alright, we're not gonna have two people sitting next to each other like that. That's insane. How many will it hold? Probably like 1,000, low-key. Probably like 1,000, maybe 2. Definitely a lot, though. Alright, what are we thinking? And thinking that's pretty decent. Busy week ahead of me starting Monday. Oh shoot. Lots of work, maybe. Make the corners VIP sections with couches. Bro. If you get lucky enough to get this seat, you get like a triple seat. You get like this like mega couch. Can you not connect this? Wait, what? Shouldn't this be like a connectable thing? Or maybe that's bedrock. I swear you should be able to connect that. There's the one mega seat in the house. You don't even have that good of a view because of the freaking railing. Alright, let's move this over. So, how am I going to do that? Well, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to just box select that hoe and see what happens. Ooh, wait, I actually forgot to do something. Hold on. I gotta patch up these holes around. I think that should be all I need to patch because I'll just copy this corner all over. Alright, so it's going to be a little wonky, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't ruin everything. Alright, keep existing. Wait, is this tough? Is this tough, chat? My only reference is Madison Square Garden from New York City. Is this tough, chat? Is this tough? Is this tough? And I could make like some locker rooms back here, maybe? I don't know. And it says 18K. So if you're using an auto clicker, it probably glitches out. Tough like the block. It's not tough, it's wool. Alright. 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 I got outsmarted by P9, hashtag jacking it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Give me the hog rider. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. So now we just need to do the other corners, and I guess on the other corners, instead of tunnels, we'll just have... Did I just break something? I did. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Not gonna lie, I'm really liking this. I'm actually liking this. I don't know if there'll be like a second level or if I'll just do this like... I mean, there could be a second level, but I don't know if I should. Yep, stadium. Yes, indeed. Alright. So let me get another one of those pieces to doctor up. So we're gonna go ahead and get us another box. Okay, and then we're going to duplicate. No, that's not what we want. We want to flip in the Z direction. Keep existing, paste. So we do have some double close seats in here in the middle. I don't know what to do about that. So I'll just leave it for now. When in doubt, just leave it. Alright, so we need to get rid of this tunnel bit. Because we want to actually make like a stairway up here. Okay, so probably go something like this. Now, how am I gonna get down here up to there? 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I just continue like this, it's not gonna be enough. I should do another level, you think? You think so? Yeah, I mean, there's no way in hell I'm getting up here. So we're just gonna have to make a little tunnel, I guess. Climbing up these big-ass stairs, you know. I guess I could just keep going and see what happens. I'll just come out by the wall. I guess that's okay, I don't really know. Make a weird hole, I guess. I don't know. This is kind of a really unfortunate stair setup. Because it's like, oh, what if you're walking here? You have to walk over this way, I guess. I guess it's not that bad. Is there any way to get this world? I really want to copy your villager trade center. Yeah, as of right now, no. I don't have a world download or anything. So the best you can do is probably take some inspiration, maybe. Unfortunately, that's all I got at the moment. And then I assume that underneath the stairwell should just come down like this, honestly. Then we'll remove some seats around the corners because that's not fair. Let's extend the pink a little bit. to at least what's reasonable. Thank you, Brand Sony. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Hello, Vibin' Wade. Thank you for the heart me. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Vibin' Wade here in the chat is another Minecraft streamer here on TikTok. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out the pinned comment. Check out his videos. Maybe give him a follow. Swing by a live. I'm sure you'll find yourself entertained and things. How we doing with Vibin'? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? How we doing? And I think let's see, so I went 1. I feel like you could view here nicely. Can you view here nicely? Not really. Gets to a point, so I think these should go. Here's a good viewing spot, so we'll just cut it there, and then guess we just run the pink to the wall, I guess. It's going. What'd that mean, man? He's going. What? We need to hear how fantastic everything is. Oh shit. I'm doing pretty good. Making good progress on my stadium, which I think is turning out pretty decent. So, you know, at least me playing the game, I feel like I'm having a good time. You know what I'm saying? One of my summer classes just ended this week. I just finished the last few tests for that class, so I'll only have 2 classes for the rest of the summer. Well, really for 2 more weeks, and then after those 2 weeks, then that whole class is done, which will be lovely. I mean, then all my classes will be done. Ooh. Do we mess with this, chat? Kind of mess with this. Exhausted? Ah, I see. Through a 300? Oh yeah. Wait, on TikTok? Oh shoot. Go crazy. Go crazy, go crazy. We love to see that. Dinner arrived. I got Jack in It chicken and rice. Bro, what? Oh, bowling? Isn't that like a perfect game? You're a pro bowler like that? Hey, yo. Actually? You ought to make a bowling TikTok. I feel like that would be fire. If you're that good, I might as well. Just for funsies. 18th one I've thrown? Dang. Okay, I didn't know you were a perfect bowler like that. Are you a one-hand bowler or a two-hand bowler? What would you do if you saw the bowler from Clash Royale at the bowling alley? Would you challenge him? I don't think you would challenge him, because if you challenge him, I mean, he just bowls perfect every time, so not much use in challenging the bowler. Bowling, bowling, bowling. Nothing about Clash? Ah, two-handed lefty? Oh yeah. That's what's up. He streams bowling sometimes. I've watched a couple. Wait, you do stream bowling? Have you streamed bowling before, Vibing? Done it in the past? Oh shoot. Yo, when are we gonna get a bowling stream? I need a bowling stream. Please. Actually, let me 1v1 you in bowling. I'm gonna run your pockets. Nah, I think the best game I've bowled is probably like a 140. I bowl like once every 6 months. It does surprisingly hurt your hand a lot. Especially because I'm one-handed bowler. Throwing a 300 though, huh? Damn, son. That's tough. I ain't even gonna lie. That's tough. Alright, which seats are cooked? Well, I feel like you could sit here. I feel like that wouldn't be a bad seat. That'd be an okay seat. That'd be an okay seat. Where does it get bad? Okay, well this is bad. This is kind of bad. This is manageable. I don't do them often because not a lot of people join. I've beat that throwing backwards. Throwing backwards? What does that even mean? When you're not looking? Oh. PA9 jacked it hard on bowling Roblox for like a week. Bro, what is this lingo? Who is teaching you this? PA9 jacked it hard on Roblox bowling? Bro, what? Come on, CBC, who's teaching you this? Let's be real. Who is teaching you this? Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop jacking it. Now, is there any sort of block that I could put here to help me get up smoothly? I mean, I just have to put stairs, and it'd have to be like this. Wait, do they even let you do corner stairs in this game? They do. Okay. It just have to be corner stairs. Progress is crazy? Thank you. You're my teacher, homie. Too many PA streams. Yeah, damn. A lot of bowling tourneys, so I travel Michigan a lot. Bowling tourneys? What the hell? Are you the next what's his name? Jason Belmonte? Question mark? Do you know who that is? Is Jason Belmonte tough? I think he used to be tough, but I don't know if he still is. Is Jason Belmonte tough? I think that's his name. That's not his name, that's embarrassing. He is tough? Oh yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about. Don't ever second guess me. Well, we got Wade last name, who's coming up the rankings. Y'all better watch out for Wade last name. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. You're not ready. They don't know me, son. Who do you think you are? I am. Who do you think you are? I am. How funny would it be if there was just like a tarantula on my wall? And he just like jumped on me and like bit me and then I passed out. How funny would that be? And then I turned into Spider-Man. And then I got snapped by Thanos. How funny would that be? That'd be a good prank. Alright, so let's go ahead and copy this to the other side. Alright, so we're gonna duplicate that hoe, and then we're gonna move that hoe, and then we're gonna flip that hoe on the x-axis, and then we're gonna rotate that hoe, and we're gonna move that hoe. We're gonna place without the keep existing. Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh no! Why do we have 2 announcer desks? That's not great. There we go. Is this tough? Redeemed hydrate. You would redeem hydrate. The Minecraft basketball team is gonna be M City Ballers. So my city is called M City, and like Emerald City, but M City, and it's gonna be the M City Ballers. If a tarantula was on your wall and jumped at you and then bit you and you became Spider-Man, that would be funny. Yeah. Detroit Pistons, but with actual pistons. Oh shoot. I gotta involve the city name, so I'm gonna go with the M City Ballers. I'm taking my talents to the south side, M City Ballers. To the Sunset Beach, M City Ballers. Y'all probably don't even know about the Sunset Ball, or what was it? I don't even know. Sunset Ballers? I don't even know. Maybe I'm the fake fan. M City Edgars? Bro. Franchise player is Fliptavius Caldwell Pope. No, I want to make a legit jersey design for M City Ballers. Please. I would love that. Bro, Fliptavius Caldwell Pope is a jersey. Make a jersey art piece for Fliptavius Caldwell Pope. Oh my god. That's some funny stuff. What happened over here? Did I not select the yellow? Bro, I have this like pimple forming on my ear, dude. It hurts already. Like it's like right on like the end of my earlobe or whatever. I hate acne. Chat, who invented acne? And why did they do that? It's not nice. Alright, what else do we need? What else do we need? I guess we need, do I really make a second level? Do I really make one? Yeah. Lights? Oh, I forgot about that. I'm the manager? Oh, shoot. You need to hit Emerald on Siege? Bro, you guys don't understand how long it would take me to reach Emerald on Siege. Bro, the highest I've ever been was like Gold 5. And I played in Emerald lobbies before with my friend who is Emerald. Bro, it's not happening. I'm so sorry to crush your dreams, but it is not happening, cuh. I have a better chance of getting a girlfriend before that. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck with you. If there was a second level, how far would that go out? Maybe like to here? But the thing is, the second level has to be slanted. How the hell would I make it slanted? Name the pig Cade Cunningham. Okay. What the hell? Wish emeralds could be crafted into stairs. Those would be cool seats. They would. How's the girl you wanted to be friends with? How y'all two doing? The girl I wanted to be friends with? What? What are we talking about? I do not remember talking about a girl I wanted to be friends with. Coworker? What? I never... What? Ishtar, you just made it. Did this actually happen? When was this? I don't think I ever said that. I don't think I ever said that. That might have been someone else. So that way you don't waste more time figuring it out? What did you say before? Oh, lights. Yeah, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna light this place up. I don't even know. I genuinely have no idea. Because this whole place is like dark naturally. Like, look at, watch. This is what it normally looks like. Just straight darkness. I don't even think there is a way to completely light this place up. Unless you just light up all the walls or something. I don't know. I don't know how to light it up, bro. In old stream, you wanted to know how to talk to girls. Yo, what the hell? I don't know. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. But no, there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. Put lights as squares on the Jumbotron. Yeah, but they won't light up like the floor or anything. It's kind of tough. See, now how do I make this circle but like slanted? What if I were to do... What if instead of a tube I did the super sphere? And I changed the exponent? No. Bro, making a second layer is just so difficult. So difficult because you have to have it like up, bro. Like what? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my god. Carpet over any type of light would work. Yeah, but then there's carpet all over the place. Oh, doing a second layer is so brain hurting. Because the second layer has to have a slant to it. That's the problem. It can't be flat. It has to be slanted as well. It has to be a relatively steep slant, I think, too. Oh my god, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do such a thing? How do I do such a thing? I don't know how to do such a thing. You gotta be up here, cuh. If you wanna see anything, you gotta be up there, fool. And then what? I do like seats like this. That ain't gonna be no seat. And I just broke an entire hole in my wall. Oh my god. I'm done. Would each layer just go one block towards the wall? No, because there has to be seats. There has to be seats, so it has to be relatively lower equivalent. I guess. If you don't go steep seating, then like you can't see anything. So what if I went like... What if I went like this? I mean, are you seeing anything if you're in this seat? Let's be honest. Yes. But this one. Yeah, but then you're not going to be able to climb this. Right? Because even if you do... I don't know, bro. I'm just trying stuff out at this point. I didn't even line it up right. Private boxes. Do you guys recommend a second floor of suites or boxes? Because if it's suites, then that opens up a whole nother thing of confusion. Not really, but a little bit. While you guys express your opinions in the chat, I'm gonna stretch my back out on the bed. Unfortunately, nobody chose to voice their opinion, so I don't really know what to do now. Nice. Boxes. Do the suites have like a window, or is it more like a balcony? Is the suite more like a window, or... I think it's a balcony, no? Pretty sure it's a balcony. Balcony. Bazarat. Alright, we don't like my... whatever this is. Yo, you guys don't understand how many blocks this stadium is gonna take to build. It's actually gonna be insane. But oh well, infinite content glitch maybe, I don't know. Bazarat. Alright, let me just work on 1/4. for now. That's alright. Alright, so if it's gonna be a suite, then we need a floor and a ceiling, so let's go ahead and get our ceiling going. Like that, maybe? Like that. And then we can divide up our suites by lines in the roof. I think we'll just do here. Here. So we'll do 3 seats per quarter, so there's 12 seats for the whole stadium. I think that makes sense, right? I think that makes sense. Alright, guys. Right. So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna go here to, I guess here. Or what the hell am I looking at? Alright, is this the same line? Yeah, that's the same line. Balcony, okay. And if there's suites, then that means that there needs to be like a back channel as well. Oh my god, why does this get so much complicated? Why does this get so complicating, guys? This is so complicating. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it so complicating? Why is it so complicating? They don't like me anymore. They don't like me anymore. P.O. box when? I'll do a P.O. box if I ever feel like you know, there's a decent demand for it. I'll do a P.O. box. I'm down. Just gotta be careful and stuff, you know. Naturally. I'll be down when I feel like there's some demand for it. You know? So we have 3 suites like this. And I guess if you insist, I have to make like a tunnel to walk around behind the suites. Because apparently we love building interiors now, don't we? P9 loves his interiors. Ain't that right, guys? People know me as the guy who builds interiors. Said no one ever. That's funny. That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Let's make this yellow. And let's crank down the thickness. So let's make this our like back channel, I guess. Well, actually, no, I just need a wall, right? I just need a wall. Okay. Yeah, I just need a wall. So imagine you're walking back through the tunnel here, and then you go to your suite. Is that good? I think that's good. Interior designer, I know. One lightning strike and sadly it's all over. Well, it's not actually going to be made out of wool. This is just a template. that would be pretty detrimental now, wouldn't it? Alright, do we keep existing? Sure. Oh no, I see my Wi-Fi is so ass I can only see PA9 at 480p. Yeah. I could send you some Asian snacks. Trust me, I'm plenty Asian. I got Asian snacks. But I appreciate the offer. Don't worry about me, I'm plenty Asian. You feel me? I appreciate the offer. Alright, so you walk back here and then you go find your suite. Then you go in your suite and then you watch the game from up here. I think this is valid, right? Chat, is this valid? Is this valid? Am I cooking? Am I cooking? Is this valid? I was hoping to have this done by today, but I guess it might be taking a little longer. So, oh well. It's okay. It is what it is, you know? I think when I actually like start coloring this stadium, I'm just gonna take like half of it and fill in the blocks and then copy to the other half, because I think actually replacing all the blocks would be a little annoying. If that made no sense, then that's okay as well. Oh. 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 Did not mean for that to do that. No Evan today? No Evan today, I don't think. No Evan, unfortunately. Is this what you guys are talking about when you're talking about the sweets? Yes, no, maybe so. And then up top, there's just gonna be nothing. That's okay. I don't want any more. There's enough interior. There's enough interior already. To sacrifice Evan so P and I could start the stream. Yes. Victor, thank you for the follow. One of my friends was saying, hey, I hope you hit 100K by the end of the summer. And it's like, well, I was optimistic too, but I think now I'll be lucky to stay above 80K by the end of the summer. I'm at 80K, 80.5, so I'll be lucky to stay above 80. Because I don't know what's been going on recently. You know? Just not hitting, I guess. Oh, well. Anyways, that's besides the point. Alright, so now let's put a little railing. I guess if these are just going to be open, then we just make a little railing. Okay. As far as what actually goes on the inside of the suites, I don't know what goes on the inside of the suites. There's like a table. I mean, there's probably some seats, but I think most of the time you're standing if you're on a suite. I could probably leave those details. Well, no, I don't want to leave those details for later. That's a cool looking door. Probably just pale oak, I think. How about this? I'll just put a hole here. Put a hole there. And as far as what goes on inside the suite, probably some sort of a little bar. Right? Probably more bar-ish stuff over here. I don't know. I don't really have to worry about this now. If I want to do it later, well, do I do it now or do I wait? Or I don't know, bro. Alright, let's just pretend that there's a bartender here, bro. Let's just do a bartender. Screw it. Bartender. And he's got, Yeah, I'll just put rough shapes for now. Do rough shapes. A 6x6 piston door? Bro, what? A hot dog that fell on the floor, maybe? That's tough. That's actually such a tough idea. That's tough. That's tough. I like where your head is at. I like where your head is at. Maybe a tape. Maybe some snack bars on the back. Something like that. maybe a table. Put all your drinks down or whatever. And then maybe some more shelves on the side here. Nice big open room so you can go watch. It's really gonna bother me if these are asymmetrical. But guess what else is asymmetrical? Nah. Anyways. Oh shit. And then one in from that big segment. So do like something like this. Alright. And then what we're gonna do over here. We'll probably do some shelving over here. We'll do we'll do a bar over here. This is our bar. And then over here we'll do a different table. Make it a square. Actually, we'll do a couple tables. Table here. Table here. And then we'll do a mini table here. That. And there's our second deck suite level. Okay. There's our second deck suite level. Yeah, I actually counted the other day. Actually, not the other day, recently. I counted how many TikToks I've posted that I would consider like flops. And apparently I'm on 18 TikToks in a row that have done that. 18 TikToks in a row. It's a lot. So, I don't know. You have mod applications? I don't really. I just give out mods to people who I recognize when I feel like the streams are busy enough to where I need help moderating. So, we'll probably have to wait a little bit until that happens sometime when the streams are a little busy. But I don't predict that, unfortunately. Anyways. How are we gonna get up to the suites? Elevator or classic stairwell? I fancy just a classic stairwell. You know me, not too complicated of a guy. Classic stairwell will do. Just like this. So what did I do here? I just went even with the yellow. Well, we don't need hella stairwells, just, you know, a couple. We don't need hella stairwells. That's an ongoing trend? I don't know. I mean, what's an ongoing trend right now? I don't know. There's the Kanye one that said, "Let me show you right now before I give it up." But I don't even know how to do that. I don't know. My TikTok account has kind of bit the dust a little bit, and not just a little bit, pretty badly. So I don't know if I don't even know if it can be saved. You know, I don't know if my account can even be saved. Oh, what do I do about the yellow area? I guess that needs to be another walkway too. I just realized. Well, oh. Gosh darn it. Gosh dang it. Dang it, man. Okay, what do I do about the yellow walkway? I guess... Just to look back what project you peaked in, so you can do a similar project like that again. I mean, I would say it was Project Nova and the Burj Khalifa. I don't know, I feel like, I mean, I don't know why, but I feel like people don't really like the fact that I moved to Java. But it's like, I don't know why, because it's not really that much of a if we're being for realsies. If we're being for realsies, it's not even that much different. TBH. No, I'm not doing a subathon. Try to recreate the Coldplay CEO lip on your Jumbotron. Coldplay CEO lip? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? It sounds interesting, but I don't know exactly what you might be talking about. You might be chatting about. Either that or people just aren't really liking MCity too much. And I feel like that's because like not much is built realistically. I mean, I've been getting some buildings built, but it's still too slow. Coldplay CEO clip. I mean, I don't really know what I should display on this thing because it's relatively small. I could just display like a score count, maybe. I'll make it, I don't know. Yes, indeed, CBC. You built your whole personality and then pulled a complete 360. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Does it really matter though? I mean, how does... I don't know. So, I don't know, maybe I made the wrong choice, but I'm not gonna go back on it, I don't think, because I don't think there's a point in that. You know what I mean? Gotta stick with it. Live by the sword, die by the sword. I'll make little stands here. I don't know what they'll be selling, but they'll sell something. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Are you good at cutting hair? I am not. Hello, Evan. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Reciting the B movie script in a Siri voice. Oh, Lord. What the hell? Alright, enough complaining from PA9. Place the blocks, streamer boy. Place the blocks, streamer boy. I don't know, do I need this many shops? No, but okay. I'm going to have this many shops because I feel like it. Alright, there we go. Are we good now? Maybe we could add a little bit of an arch to this. Alright. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't actually want to claim this bottom piece, just up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I'm friends with them. I am indeed. Alright, keep existing. And paste copy. Okay. Now let's move over this way. I need to flip the X. Paste copy. Move this way. Flip the Z again. And paste. Now how's our arena looking? A little more indubitable. Indubitable. It's looking more like an arena than I ever thought. So there you go. It's looking pretty good. Got little stores and shops all the way around. Did not anticipate this counter going over the edge here. Okay. You good, Mud? All right. So the only other things we really need are little locker rooms for the players, and then how you get in the arena. So you'll get in the arena from one of the sides. I could make it both sides, but I don't know if I will. I'm just gonna put, you can go in here, and then somehow you have to go through a little tunnel to get up to here, and then once you're here you can walk around, and then once you get to the corners or the sides you can go out to the arena. And then if you have a suite you can go up to the suite section, although you probably shouldn't be allowed up here just for anybody, but it's okay, I'll just open it. Not that big a deal. So let's figure out the locker room. I don't really want to get too in depth with this. Just make a basic little locker room, I think. Just a basic little locker room. So I want to make a cube. Want to use up our space, obviously, best we can, and then okay. Go ahead and make this hollow. And we'll just paste it. Got a little locker room here. So we'll go ahead and see what I can do here. Circular, by the way, if you're doing it based off that. That's alright. I'll just do it this way. I mean, no, I think for Minecraft it would make more sense to be square. In my opinion. Alright, now let's see. So we want this to go maybe like to here and to here. Yeah. Okay. And then we could put this other side maybe like here or so. See what that looks like. Probably like that a little bit, I think. Mining, crafting, designing. We are designing today. Designing. I don't know, is this tough? I think it's gradually getting more tough, I'm not gonna lie. There's just so much going on. It's like actually decently sized as well. Okay, go crazy. Go crazy. Wait, this is kind of hard. What the hell? It's actually kind of tough. Look at that. What the hell? It's actually kind of cool. Okay. I freak with it. Alright, let's do these locker rooms. This is for all the haters that said I don't do interiors. This is for you, Cleveland. This is for you. This is for you. What would be a good way to make like a small camera? What would be some good blocks for that? Low-key, I feel like end rods would be a hella good light source to use within this. There's our tunnel. And then we also need a floor color, so I don't know what to do about that. Should I just continue with orange? Probably not. Shape is phenomenal, thank you. Will this be in Clockcraft? No, it'll just be my solo world. Yeah, these colors, these are all temporary. The only reason I use colors is because I can replace them very easily, and it's easier to manipulate. Like, with the mods I use, to manipulate a specific part, it's very easy if they're all just different blocks. So, like, I'll show you an example. Like, on some of my previous builds, I planned them out with different colors, but the colors are not the final product. So like, this is the final product, but if I start with the colors, it's easier to manipulate and work with as far as replacing them with the actual block palette. So you kind of have to start with colors just so that each individual part is manipulatable, or whatever. So I did this one with wool as well so that I can manipulate these corner pieces compared to the center piece. So I was working with, you know, these corner pieces, and I was able to extract these corner pieces because they were different colors. So it's basically kind of like when you're in this menu and you want to select the part of the build. When you select the part, it'll select all the similar blocks next to it to where you can move it like this. But obviously, if they're the same color, you can't do that. So that's why everything's different colors like that. So like if I wanted to, let's say for example, if I wanted to extract just this little concavity part to do something with it, I could. Oops. I could just like move this out so I can work on it. Or if I wanted to add like a pattern just to this part, I can do that as well. So that's why there's different colors. What's up, Camino? How's it going? Wi-Fi is so cooked I have to watch in 360p. Oh my goodness. Jumbotron needs to be bigger. I'm pretty happy with this size. I think that's a pretty fair size, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's my explanation on the colors. I know you might be looking at it and be like, what the hell is going on over there? What's it nice? Probably not today, Camino. Probably not today. We're still designing a bunch. Alright, so in here, I just have to make a bunch of lockers, right? So what would a locker look like? Locker would look something like that with like a chair out in front or something, or does it even need a chair? Probably put like an armor stand in there eventually. Like this? Is that what a locker would look like, you think? A locker combo? Love the plush in the back. Thank you. That's Henry the Turtle joining us tonight. Henry the Turtle. W. Henry. Alright. Then I'll just do a simple little wall design. Oops. It's actually rather annoying that that doesn't sync up. I guess we'll just fake it syncing up. Just fake it. Close enough. Close enough. What's up, Logan? No worries. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so let's copy this locker room to the other side, and that'll be another aspect done. Logan, check out the progress. Looking pretty good, I think. Yeah, so if I had to guess, until we're ready to get resource farming, we need one more stream. If I get one more long stream, I think I can finish up the entrance. All I need is an entrance, and then I obviously have to do the detailing and lighting. Ceiling looks dope, thank you. I need an entrance, I need block switching and lighting, and then finishing details, so probably one more big stream I think it would take. Looks fire, thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's see how we're gonna move this over. So I'm thinking something along the lines of, let's see, let's get a box selection. Select here to probably, let's think. Should work. Keep existing, paste. So now the other team has a thing. Nice. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, I should probably switch the colors around. So for temporary, let's make this light blue wool. And then let's clear that and make the yellow purple. And let's clear that, and then let's make the blue back to yellow. Are we ready to ball out, fellas? Are we ready to ball out? Let's get my warm-up shots in. S. L throw. L shot. Ankles. S. Oh, I just flew through the backboard. Hey! Baya! Is this the dagger? Is this the dagger? Is there anything that's like relatively throwable, but like not super throwable? I don't think so. Be like, is. Fade. I'd be like Kawhi Leonard. Be like, is. Corner 3, and then it bounces, and then goes in. Or I could be in the stands. I'll be like, yeah, get him. Oh god. Came from Silver's Live. Hello, Chloe. How we doing? I just realized my alerts have been off this whole stream. A9's been streaming for how long and he keeps forgetting things like this? How is Silver's subathon doing right now? Did he do another 12-hour chunk or whatever? I heard. PA9 with no regard for human life. Oh my god, he's on the fast break. Posts up in the corner. Back to Iguodala. For 3. Oh god. For 3. About right. It's all over. Baya, thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate you. Welcome in everyone from Silver's Alive. How we doing? Welcome, welcome. How's it going, everyone? How we doing? What else do I need other than I need to figure out what's gonna go on here. I'll probably just put like a score or something. I mean, do I think I could fit text on here? Probably not. So I think the last bit I need is an entrance somehow. So we have to walk in. Then I'll make like a little ticket station, and then you walk up. Something. You should make the chairs behind the nets a way to access those chairs since they're obstructed. Chairs behind the nets. Oh. Well, I mean, maybe it would be this. I don't know. It's not super lore accurate, but... I don't know, I was gonna say these diagonal ones would help you access, but then again, you don't wanna be walking down the stairway and then your chair's like down there, so you just gotta like haul yourself over. Yeah, the colors are temporary. I'm not using these blocks, but it's helpful when building. Thank you, Elsa. Appreciate it. How we doing as well? Whoever said trident is a good idea. Trident? Or a bow and arrow, arch it. Do a dunk. Oh. Could you imagine? What is that? Oh. Oh! I didn't know I'm Tom Brady over here. And he sticks it in the backboard with no regard for human life. Kobe. Oh, that actually stuck to the ceiling there. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe I'll just download a basketball mod so I can throw a basketball in my basketball hoop. Alright, let's see. Let's start examining with what I need to do. And the audience is dead. Hey, yo. What you mean? What you mean? And there's a trident in the audience. All right. Let's see what we can do as far as thing. What's up, ALM? Faya, hello. This is my stadium build. I'm building a basketball stadium for my M-City project. So this is gonna be for the M-City Ballers, is what I'm deciding to call them. Why is this 2 wool thick? It's a bit odd. Is this always 2 wool thick? Come on, guys, we gotta conserve some blocks over here. We cannot be spending blocks we don't need. Alright, so, I think we just ought to enter, and then we'll have one that goes up this way. Where's the thing? It's at this level. So I have to go to the mid-band. So we'll just make some stairs that go to the mid-band. I don't know what kind of entrance we're going for, to be honest, but maybe just a simple doorway will do. M-City E-Boys, alright. I do still play sometimes, Natasha. I've just been focusing on my solo world a lot recently, trying to revive my TikTok account. Should make like metal detectors and bag check. Oh god. Could you imagine? Low-key? Let's do it. I need a wall here because I don't know what this is doing besides being annoying. But I might just leave it there. I don't know, maybe I'll clean it up later. Alright, let's start making the tunnel, so. Let's just say that this is your walkway, 5 wide. And then you'll come in here. Alright. Then you'll have your metal detectors. See if you got any contraband on you. Any contraband on you? Then there'll be like a little table here. Put on your shoes in another bin. Put your shoes in another bin. Let's go, let's go. Put your shoes in another bin. How many times I gotta tell y'all this? And then I think we can honestly just work with 4. So let me select this. Cut it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Clear selection. Cut it, and then I'll move it like here. Welcome to the modern age of Minecraft building. Yes, Chris, I am. I am indeed. What about the locker room for the players? I did that. I did that. So as you can see, You have your arena, and then you go through the tunnel, and then you have locker room with 9 lockers. I think there's supposed to be like a 10-man team, but we have 9, so get it? Because PA9, right? See, I gotta think outside the box. You gotta think of these things. If you want to be a real thinker, you gotta think of these things. So we got 9 players on the team, not 10. And then right on the other side is the opposing locker room. Pretty similar. Don't mind the colors, don't mind the blocks. These are all temporary blocks. These will be changed out for real blocks later. These are just temporary schematic blocks to help me build and design. So do not worry about that. Very different to airports. Actually, in Stadium, you don't have to take off anything. Put your shoes in another bin. Put your shoes in another bin. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's go. All cell phones, liquid. Empty your pockets. Put it in another bin. You guys ever see the Drewski skit of the TSA agent? Bro, that's so funny. And like his shirt is like fighting for its life. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Search up Drewski TSA. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see, I promise. Put your shoes in another bin. Garrett. Actually, wait. All right. When do I get into the building? Okay. Just gotta keep it going. So where is the building at? Building is on this level. Is that a full-size shampoo bottle? Where? Full-size shampoo bottle? What? More like an airport than an arena. And never too much TSA, you know? Gotta be secure. That's all I'm doing. I'm being secure. Making sure that everything is secure in the M City Stadium. Where safety is #1 priority. Shout out to anybody who understands that reference. Where safety is #1 priority. I gotta see if I can cut out some of this red stuff because it's a little extra right now. It's doing too much. It's doing too much, bruv. Let's see if I can cut this out. No, don't want to cut that. TSA joke from Boondocks? What? Now you got me confused. Now you got me confused. Yeah, so just remember, actually, let me just put a thing here. Let me just put like a I gotta remember that when I'm done with this, I gotta copy this side. So what should I put as a marker? Just copy this side. It's a really bad arrow, I feel like. There you go. Copy this side. I'm gonna edit this half of the stadium the most. W Crazy Reaction Hacker reference? Yes. Or safety is #1 priority. Today we have water bottle. Tastes like water. Does anyone know that clip? Yeah, we have water bottle. Tastes like water. Wow. And then he had those like really big huskies as well. Shout out the huskies. Wonder how old they are now. Or the safety is #1 priority. Oh, you know what? You know what? There's actually no... I might actually need these. I'm just now realizing I might have sold. Gosh darn it. Gosh dang it. The way I designed this building is so confusing sometimes. You'd have to watch to know? Oh, I see, I see, I see. You're cooked if I find water in that water bottle. Honestly. Honestly. Alright, I guess I just gotta start making some walls here. Is my mic too loud, guys? Let me know. What you making? We're building a basketball arena stadium for my city that I'm working on in my solo world. Or safety is #1 priority. Where the safety is #1 priority. Safety is #1 priority. Alright. Alright, what color are we gonna use for surrounding? Let's use yellow. Yellow. This is gonna be kind of an annoying tunnel to build, I think. Unless I use black magic. Witchcraft, if you will. How do you use witchcraft, PA9? I'll show you. I'll show you how to use witchcraft. Young one. Watch and learn. Although, let me get a proof of concept before I get too crazy. There you go, now you have a wall. that partially worked out correctly. Not really much I can do about that. That's okay. You guys like my wall? See how conveniently I made that happen? Because I'm just that guy. Because I'm just that guy, bruv. Alright, let's do it again. Skinny, thank you for the heart me and the 2 anti-pass donation. Anti-pasto salad. What the hell-y? Thank you. There we go, champ. Let's go, champ. W walls. And then now we'll just build a ceiling. I feel like I can do this manually. I'm a big kid. If I build it this height, can I still get up here? Not really, so build a little higher. And then we'll go like this. Type a 1 in the chat if you are sleeping. Can we get some 1s in the chat for everyone who's sleeping right now? Elsa's sleeping. Nice. 1s in the chat if you are asleep. It looks like everybody's awake. Or everybody's really sleeping. W sleepers. Sleeper builds? Question mark? Sleeper builds, literally. Because I'm building and everyone's sleeping. Yeah. I don't know, I'm curious. Do people really just be leaving like a stream on, for example? Or are they just watching? The antipasto situation, that's why it's a gift. I have not actually. I have no idea that there was even a thing about that. It sounds like a food, no? Does it not sound like a food? Alright, check our tunnel. So this is how we get entrance into the place. Probably gonna replace these with stairs, obviously, but... So you come in here, and then you go over to here. I just realized that there is a tunnel to the outside, which is not great. So we'll probably... place this a little bit. And then once you're in here, you can get your drinks. And you can go out to watch the stadium game. Now the players would also have to come in that way, and then they'll just go to the locker room. That's okay. There is no, like, backstage, really. I mean, hey guys, you know? It's okay. Shouldn't you cover the purple wool? Well, the problem with the purple wool is that is actually visible to the outside. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that just yet. But I will cross that bridge when I get there. You see, this purple wool goes straight outside. Oh no, some of it does. Some of it goes outside. I don't know what to do about that. Could just make like a little addition like that. Doesn't even look that bad, to be honest. Who would notice? Who would notice? Who would notice? Actually, better yet. Who would notice? Who would notice that? Actually, better yet. Well, actually, watch this. Ready? There you go. Who would notice? I feel like it almost looks a little more natural that way. Do it on the other side, yeah. So let's see if I can copy this to the other side. Other side? By Lena Rain? Or whoever it was? Okay, this is always a little nerve-wracking because the big chunk of build, so we'll see how this goes. I think I need to flip on the Z direction. And we do not want to keep existing, I just want to paste everything. So we have two metal detector areas. Oh. But we still have a hole. There you go. There you go. Are you going live tomorrow? Hopefully. Hopefully. Now the question is, should there also be entrances on the other side of the building? I mean, might as well. Purple block in the stairs. Missed a purple block in the stairs. What you mean, ref? Elsa, what you mean? Purple block in the stairs? What you mean? Bro, this is open? Oh my god. How unprofessional. You see, it always just gets weird up here. I don't really know why. It's just, there's a lot of weird things with the build. Weird shapes not fitting correctly. I feel like you shouldn't be able to see down here. Oh my god, I'm getting so confused. Wait, what? What the hell is happening right now? I'm getting lost and confused. Confusion? I am confusion. What the hell? Okay, no, we don't need this here. I just need to make a flat roof, bro. Oh my god. Where did that block go? And then can I get rid of this red bit? Where does that select to? No, it's still connected. It's connected in here. Connected by this. Slay. Hey yo. We got P9 saying slay, dude. Oh my god. That was a pretty slay moment though, you can't even lie. Can't even lie, that was pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of work to doctor up this building because there's always like little inconsistencies here and there. So I have a lot of work to doctor this up. Like I feel like I don't even like that. I don't know what's wrong with it, but. Alright, one last piece. Let me just try this. Okay, that's good. Get rid of that. Get rid of this orange. Now, what's wrong with the red? Just connecting to that. The reason that I want to cut out these blocks that aren't going to be seen anyways is because they're just unnecessary resources that, like I said, you will never see anyways. If I can save some blocks, then that's obviously good. Now you will see this wall most of the time. I could work on cutting it out in like these areas where you don't see it, but I feel like, I don't know if I should for the base wall. Just because, like, you know, I want the building to have a little bit of foundation to it. But there's a lot of blocks that I could clear up, but I think it'll get to a point where it's like, you don't have to do everything. Alright guys, I think that's going to be about it for me. I want to thank you all for watching and making it to the end. TikTok, it's been real. We'll see you guys again next time, okay? Shout out to Silver Mullet for recommending my live after his. I know he's been grinding like crazy for the subathon, so W Silvathon, I think it's called. W Silvathon in the chat, but TikTok, we'll see you guys next time, okay? We are... Oh, God. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time, TikTok. Bye-bye. Unfortunately, my TikTok account is in the gutter, man. It's in the gutter, bro. I don't know what to do, bro. Like I was saying earlier, my last 18 TikToks, 18 of them are flops. Pretty much all the TikToks I've done while being on Java, which is making me second guess myself a lot. Yeah, literally all the TikToks post moving to Java have been flops. 18 of them. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, actually, the ones before that, while I was still on Bedrock, weren't doing good either. They were doing better than that. So, I don't know. I might have cooked myself. Actually, the ones before weren't even doing that good. They're doing better. I don't know. I might have cooked myself, chat. I might have cooked myself. Ah, bro. It's like I put a lot of work. I put a lot of editing work into these videos, but nothing. Whatever. Alright, thank you guys for you guys who are still here on Twitch. Thank you guys for choosing to watch on Twitch. I appreciate you guys loads. Helps me out infinitely more by choosing to watch on Twitch. So thank you guys again. And we'll be seeing you guys again next time, okay? Make sure you guys do your 3 things for me until we see each other again next time. First, make sure you're taking care of yourself mentally. Making sure to take a break once in a while. Take a deep breath. Remember to be proud of yourself and all your accomplishments. You know? Second, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves physically, getting that exercise, get that heart pumping, that blood flowing, that oxygen circulating. And third, arguably most important, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves spiritually. We all know what we got to do for that to keep ourselves individually happy and healthy in that regard. And if you do those 3 things for me, we'll be doing absolutely amazing by the time we start again next time, okay? Alrighty, guys. You guys have a great night. We will do a raid. Stay safe out there, because it can be dangerous. Bye-bye!
Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard.
Alright, let's look on the face reveal stream. Oh god. Should we tune into the 5 years old? Oh no, wait. I don't think he's AFK. Delulu Bed Wars in Ohio, becoming S tier, building magic, Eggporium, building a dream house. Here's the Canada guy again. Should I go for him again or go for someone else? I think I should try someone new. I think I should try someone new, but Canada guy was cool. Yeah, we'll go Canada again. Why not? Bye, guys.
Stop it.